Hello guys, this is reading part. Read the story. What did Billy do with the ring? I want to zoom it. The day Billy Ray's life changed forever. Billy Ray Harris was homeless. He spent each day on the streets of Kansas City begging for money, for food, and maybe a bed for the night. Every day, as he sat thinking about his life, he occasionally heard the sound of a coin or two dropping into his cup. One day, the noise was louder than usual. If Billy had looked up, he'd have seen a young lady on her way to work. But he didn't. A little later, when he looked into the cup, he could hardly believe what he saw. At the bottom was a shining diamond ring. Billy's first thought was to go straight to a jeweler's, and that's exactly what he did. To his complete amazement, he was offered $4,000. Billy thought long and hard. What was this, a mistake? It was more money than he'd seen in a long time. But then he thought about his grandfather, who had brought him up always to do the right thing, and knew he had to reconsider. His mind was made up. He'd keep the ring, and maybe one day its owner would return. In fact, he didn't have to wait long. 2 days later, a young woman approached him while he was begging. She introduced herself as Sarah Darling and asked if he'd found anything unusual in his cup. Billy reached into his pocket and pulled out the ring. When he saw the smile on Sarah's face, he knew he'd made the right decision. She explained that when she dropped the coins into his cup, she'd forgotten putting her ring in her purse. But the story doesn't end there. Sarah told her husband the story and how she wanted to post it on the internet. He thought it was a good idea. They also set up an online appeal to raise money for Billy. They soon had more than $185,000. Billy Ray Harris no longer spends his days begging. He has a home and job. The story also made up local news, and he was reunited with his two sisters, who he hadn't seen for over 16 years. If he hadn't done the right thing, he wouldn't have seen his sisters again. This is happy ending. Oh my god, it's good. He took it to the jeweler's and then kept it and gave it back to its owner. If only a little good luck came my way. Billy Ray Harris. What do you think said these things? What's that in my cup? I think again, Billy Ray Harris. I'd like to buy it. The jeweler. It's a lot of money, but I can't. Billy Ray Harris. I was here a few days ago. Sarah Darling said it. I can't believe he didn't sell my ring, Sarah Darling. I think that's a great idea. I think Sarah's husband, right? We never thought we'd see you again. I think Billy's sister could say it. Grammar part, third conditional. This is in the past. This is past. This is the text. Rule. We use the third conditional to talk about situations and their outcomes in the past. It is real past. If plus past perfect plus wouldn't have past participle. This is the formula. If Billy had looked up, he would have seen a young lady on her way to work. If he hadn't done the right thing, he wouldn't have seen his sisters again. Would have seen, hadn't done. Had looked, would have seen. This is the formula, don't forget it. Use the third conditional. The first one is an example. If Billy had been on a different street, Sarah wouldn't have seen him. Sarah would have seen the ring if she had looked in the cup. If Sarah hadn't returned, Billy would have kept. If she hadn't put her story on the internet, Sarah wouldn't have raised so much money. This is a practice, good practice for the third conditional. Please complete the sentences so that they are true for you. Page 43, vocabulary, making a decision. For a long time, long and hard. A good, the right. The wrong, a bad. It's my bad, it's my wrong, like that. Decide. Make up my mind. Make, come to, thought again about, reconsidered. Think again, it means. Original idea, first thought. Made a new decision, changed my mind. This is the text. My first thought was to go with the blue, but then I thought long and hard and changed my mind. Maybe the red was better, but I hadn't made the right decision. Had I? I reconsidered my choice, red or blue. Red or blue? Why was it so difficult to make up my mind? Well, I didn't want to make a bad decision, did I? So I called my sister. Maybe she could help me come to a decision. Yes, what is it? She asked. Red or blue? I asked. I don't know why you are asking me, she said. You only ever wear blue. Think about a time when you had to make a difficult decision and make notes, please. Write a short paragraph, include the third conditional sentence, please. This is the example for you. Choose one of these situations or use your own idea. Write a diary entry about it. Try to use language from this unit like first, second and third conditional if clauses. This is the end of our lesson. See you.